Welcome to another episode on our channel. I got my hair cut. It's feeling so much better. My husband got his hair cut too, and he looks so much better. Anyway, we gotta get serious. Okay, all right. I had fun with that anyway. Okay. So I wanted to show you something that my husband and I are working on. He did a resin print of something that was supposed to be like 3 or 4 inches tall. It's like a board piece or something like that for a game, and with its stand maybe about 3 inches or 4 inches tall. So he actually enlarged it for me. So you can see this is actually pretty big, and it's not even complete. If we kept going, it would be really, 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 really tall. So I think we're going to stop here and put her on a wood base. What I'm envisioning, he cut this piece of wood today, and I love this wood. So I'm thinking if we cut it right here, and since she's perfectly angled this way, just cut, sorry, that came apart. It scared me. Let me put her arm back. She's not glued fully together yet. So, there we go. But she didn't lose her, and she's not quite fully modest, so I had to cover a couple things up. But if we cut this wood at an angle, she should look pretty good. If we put her on right now, the wood is not going to have her standing up straight. But if we angle the wood and get her into this position, it's going to be perfect, I think. This is a piece of wood I would love to have, because we can kind of cut it here and then angle it down this way, or this way, I should say, to match this. I think this is going to be a nice base for her. So, yeah. Now, she's all about spiders, apparently. So if you look at her headdress is he's over there trying to quell a sneeze. Anyway, her headdress is a spider web, and she's got this cane. She's got a skeleton hand at the end of the cane, and then there's a spider trapped in the skeleton hand. So she's all about spiders. The only piece that's missing that we need to eventually secure to her is this knife here. That would go right about there. So she's going to look very formidable. You know, I think she's going to look absolutely wonderful once we get her done. So, and I'm thinking about having her, painting her antique bronze and doing a wash on her. But I'm kind of debating about whether I'm going to do the mask. She's got a mask across her eyes, like the Lady of Justice. She's got a mask there. Doing that in black, her hair in black, and maybe the spider in black. I think that would be a cool touch. Maybe the skirt completely in black, but primarily a bronze painting, or bronze paint all over the figure, and a black wash with some select areas painted fully black. I think that will look cool. And on a wooden stand, I think that will even make it look cooler. What side do I want? This side. That's the side. Right here and at this ankle. We will update you as we get closer and closer to getting this thing done. All I know is it's had too many resin fails with the legs, and it'll be way too long, or too tall, I should say. And room is in, we're running out of room, so we need to be cautious about what we keep adding to our collection. So anyway, I hope you like this update. If you've liked what you've seen, consider giving us a thumbs up and subscribing to our channel. In the meantime, everyone, please have a great day. So I thought it appropriate that we get a few more close-ups before we say truly goodbye, so you can see more details on her. She is all about spiders, apparently, and there are several other figures in the same genre that we can get. I'm thinking of 2 other gals to add to this particular bust, because frankly, you can't have too many females in your collection. From my perspective, when I first started out with collecting figures, it was basically guys, and every so often maybe a female was thrown in there, but that was very, very rare. So I am a happy camper when I can find a good female Hot Toys figure, or just a good female figure in general. Thanks to TB League, you can create some awesome figures if you have a great head sculpt. That's half the battle, though, finding a good head sculpt for the TB League bodies. So anyway, we'll pause and get a tighter close-up of her face. And also, I want you to see this awesome skeleton hand with the spider that's being held by the skeleton hand. I think that's quite impressive as well. So we'll be right back. So since she doesn't have a base, it's going to be hard to keep her completely still, but you can tell that her head sculpt is pretty darn good. There is a mask around her eyes, but that's kind of a cool touch, actually, like the Lady of Justice. She's not seeing what's going on around her. There's a spider web on top of her head, right? But this part is very cool. The skeleton hand that's holding a spider. Let me try to make sure it stays in focus a little bit. But the spider appears to be still alive, and it's being held by the skeleton hand on a cane that she's holding. And I think it's a nice, cool touch. Yeah, so you can see some details. She's looking really great. She's got, just wonderful physique. And if I can eventually get this knife, whoops, move her over this way a bit more, this knife put on, to complete the look, she's going to look awesome. And yeah, I think she looks absolutely cool as is. But when we get the antique bronze paint on her and black wash, and then paint some specific areas, like I'm thinking of, again, her mask being fully black, her hair, and, oops, going the wrong way, and the spider. I think those 3 domains painted perfectly black will be a great touch on this, what's going to be a bust with a wooden stand. So yeah, so anyway, there you go. Here's another look at what we're working on for another project down the road. Hopefully we can finish it up sometime soon. She'll look great as a bust. I really firmly believe that, with a wooden base and antique bronze paint, black wash, some select areas painted black. I think she's going to look absolutely awesome. There are a couple other figures in this genre that we found her in, with the spiders and so forth, that I think would be good companions to have with her. They're both females and could be each on one side of her. I think it will be a nice set to have. Anyway, I hope you've liked what we've seen in terms of a future project down the road. It's coming together so far. We still have a little ways to go, but like I said, it's coming together so far. I hope you've liked what you've seen. If you have, consider giving us a thumbs up, subscribing to our channel. In the meantime, everyone, please have a great day.